The Lafayette College Board of Trustees, after careful investigation and deliberation, unanimously approved a resolution to add the college's voice to those expressing outrage at the continuing evidence that the government of Sudan is committing or condoning genocide
against the Darfur people. Speaking as a united voice on behalf of Lafayette, the trustees issued a widely distributed statement condemning the abhorrent violations of human rights committed by the Sudanese government.
We resolve to communicate the college's position and its justification to our many constituencies, including students, prospective students, alumni, faculty, staff, and local community residents.
To underscore the college's position, the trustees also voted to advise our endowment investment managers not to invest Lafayette funds with those multinational companies that have direct business ties to the Sudanese government and whose actions are believed to further the continuing genocide.
The trustees committed the college, as a member of the higher education community, to take proactive efforts to develop an educational program to heighten awareness regarding these atrocities and to motivate others to take action.
The video you are seeing, made by the current students of Lafayette, is part of our effort to educate our community about speaking out against the unspeakable.
Today, our generation
confronts the first genocide of the 21st century.
While the world swore after the Holocaust
that we would never again tolerate genocide, tragically it still endures.
The genocide carried out by the Sudanese government and Janjaweed militia
has claimed an estimated
400,000 lives.
It is impoverished
and displaced nearly 3
million more and torn a nation already devastated by Africa's
longest-running civil war.
Violence began in 2003 when rebels belonging to Darfurian tribes
took up arms against the Central Sudanese government,
charging neglect
and marginalization.
President al-Bashir responded with mass
indiscriminate bombings of villages and farms,
killing thousands of innocent civilians in the process.
The retaliation did not end there.
President al-Bashir employed the nomadic Janjaweed tribe
to attack and
pillage Darfurian civilian villages,
and later refugee camps.
Rape endured as one of the most effective weapons of war and genocide.
And if it weren't enough
to destroy families and lives,
they used a scorched earth policy to ensure total
destruction of property as well.
Over 2.5 million displaced Darfuris are living in refugee camps in Sudan.
They are dependent on humanitarian organizations for food and medical aid.
The level of aid, however,
has been decreasing drastically
since the Janjaweed began attacking aid
workers and convoys in 2005.
The recent United Nations resolution for Darfur has no mandate to disarm the Janjaweed due to pressure from the Chinese government,
which obtains its oil from Sudanese government.
On the surface, it would seem Lafayette students may be
limited in their ability to effect change in the Darfur genocide. But in truth,
we're anything but idle. We have rallied at the United Nations headquarters in New York.
We wrote the Bush administration and our congressional representation, imploring them to take action. We raised over $2,500 for the Save Darfur Coalition.
We said no. That at least here,
in this moment, on this campus,
we won't remain idle.
In the face of genocide. Looking the other way isn't an option.
Nor is it our choice to be silent.
We won't be the ones to say what we should have, could have,
would have done after it's all over.
We'll be the ones who acted now.